Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are here for Financial Fitness Friday. I'm here with Dave. Dave, what's going on, bud?
What's good, brother? How are you, my man?
Good. A little under the weather, but a lot of people are.
Aren't we
Uh,
all, buddy?
yeah, been having a lot of green tea lately.
Pinky up?
No, just trying to be all right. But
Good.
what I really want to talk about is something I'm focusing on with my team, especially the next 2 or 3 weeks, is you know, working on making a roadmap for myself in 2025, right? And I try to do this every year. And then once you build your personal roadmap, like the things that you want to accomplish, it actually becomes way easier to back in the rest of everything that you want to do from like a business perspective, right? So what I'll tell you is like I always start my planning with me. Why? Because I can dial everything in and build everything around that, and it actually helps me hit my goals way more. Like, give you a couple of examples. I'll have a fitness goal. Okay, my fitness goal, certain weight, certain how I look, certain whatever the fitness goal is, right? How do I back into that? Well, I need to be doing. Well, for me, I like doing 75 hard, right? So I already know what the plan is. Do 75 hard, and I know how that turns out, right? But let's say it's for say it's for investing, right? And I want to buy two properties next year, and I know I need about $50,000 uh, to get into each property or more. Well, how much do I have to earn, right, from let's say January to April to pull that off, right? So if I know I have to make, let's just say $15,000 a month, whatever it is, okay, $15,000 a month for 4 months, that will give me enough excess to actually put a down payment on a property. That's how you can back into your personal goals. That's also helping us on our business side, right? Hey, if I have to make 15, and that's not really what it is, but if I have to make $15,000 a month, what business do I have to achieve? What business do I have to accomplish? Right. And this way you are actually having all areas of your life sync up, and it makes the goals way more real, way more attainable, and way more no pun intended integrated, right? So as I'm doing that with me, I want to do that with my team as well. Why? Because no one ever taught me how to do this, right?
Mhm.
Like I had to learn trial and error. And if I can do it and I can teach them how to do it, they can hit their goals. They're going to work harder. They're going to be way happier, and they're going to have a more fulfilled life, right? And that's just more positive momentum for my group as a whole. And talking to other business owners, I know some business owners do this. I know some don't, and a lot of times it's the guys that have a little bit bigger teams, a little bit more experience that are doing this. And I know, like track record, it works. Dave, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, man. I agree with everything that you're saying there, and that's that's huge, man. To push that trickle down effect to your team, because what are you doing besides that? You're bringing value to them. You're creating that kind of bond that where it's like, hey, this is my home. This is where we're going to stay. This is the value we get, not just working here, but it goes beyond that. That's culture, right? That's part of your mission statement. And dude, that's awesome, man. And everybody should be like that. Let's keep it real. But I think for us to touch on obviously everything you said on everything else, yeah, let their goals become your goals. Work on yourself. Obviously, it always has to start from the top. But I think one of the things that we overlook is not just business and reverse engineering those goals. Where is something that we know we lack that we can get stronger in, right? For me, it's probably dialing down even harder in faith in my spirituality, right? Because if you have a cog in the wheel and it misses a tooth somewhere, everything else is probably going to feel out of sync. You may feel like you're in sync now, right? But how much more would you be dialed in if you got that one thing where it's lacking some attention? How much more would that make everything else flow in synergy? So for me, that's something I want to focus on is where am I lacking that I know I'm lacking that isn't not necessarily directly like impacted, but it is directly impacted, right? They flow together. And that's something I think a lot of people should look at is, hey, what's that one thing? Yeah, I have my business goals, I have my fitness goals and all that stuff, but where's something else, right? Is it something upstairs? Is it faith, right? Can we tie these things in together to make this whole thing move in one unison? And that's something I really want to focus in on. There's a couple things that I know I'm lacking in that I really need to double down on.
Yeah, I like it. I dig it. I think a lot of it's coming from being self-aware, right? I think one of the gifts personal development gives you is the ability to reflect and be self-aware.
Yeah.
Because this stuff doesn't happen unless you are incredibly self-aware or you're very good at taking constructive criticism.
Yeah.
One or the other.
You got to be good at taking some constructive criticism. If there's something not good, man, like don't sit in the corner and cry. Kids do that.
Safe spaces. Cool. Well, listen, we're going to do a quick one now. Appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on Mindset Monday on Monday. Take care.
Be great, y'all.